What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Map TV. Hope you're all keeping well. Just want to say a massive thank you to you guys for the continuing support we've had on the channel. We're nearly at 200 subscribers and we are psyched. So let's keep it going. Let's get to that 200 and keep growing the channel. On today's episode, we are doing a behind the scenes on, what's happening at the garage. Denton's working a Mustang. Teddy's working on a Mustang. It's a Mustang kind of day. So let's get into the workshop and see what the team are up to. 50 mil in it.
Oh, 50 milli. 50 milli. Right, so today we've got this Mustang GT and it's got the common oil cooler failure. For those who don't know the oil cooler failure, the oil and coolant mix because the internal design of the oil cooler for whatever reason breaks down, and that means that the oil and the coolant mix into each other's systems. So you get oil into your coolant and coolant into your oil system. So what we've done to check out this car, first of all, we've got it on the ramp, drain the oil to make sure there's no bearing material in the oil, and drain the coolant out of it. So now with the coolant and oil drained out, we're going to replace the radiator for a new one. We're going to fit an external oil cooler kit on the car. We're going to put some oil in it just to get it started up, some fresh coolant, start the engine up, get it up to temperature, turn the engine off, drain the oil out again, and make sure there's no excess wear in the engine or anything like that, and make sure that the coolant system's nice and clean and all washed through properly. And once we've done them checks and we're happy with the engine's condition, we're going to be fitting some oil pump and crank gears to this engine and a Roush supercharger. So we've got the crash bar off the front of the car now, all the radiator and stuff's out. We're going to measure the length of the crash bar and mark a centre point and use that centre point to make sure that the oil cooler is going to be attached to the crash bar nice and central. So get some holes drilled, get the cooler attached, and then we can start making the lines.
So today, what are you on with today at Motorsport and Performance?
Busy day today. I've got the GT350R to just finish off. I've put a new charge cooler and a new radiator in that. I've just got to run it in and make sure all the systems are bled, the bumper's back on and stuff, and then it's over to D for some more power, I believe. And I've got this one in today, the Orange Fury, for an oil and filter service, a bit of an health check, a couple of complaints from his brakes, new rear light, a new rear LED reverse light, and I've also got this, which is a Savini upper and lower grills. We've got the new sequential indicators in here, some new LED fog lights, and then this is to go back on when I've put the map headlight package in. So yeah, very busy day today.
So guys, the Mustang that we were working on yesterday is all, well, it's not back together. It was back together, now it's back in pieces. So we've put the, we've got the radiator and stuff back in it, flushed the coolant system. It took all day to do it, but we've flushed it through with water, actually used the water hose and actually flushed everything out of the coolant system by forcing water through the coolant system, through the radiator and stuff. Had to do that numerous times to get all the oil out of the coolant and stuff, but it's finally cleared up. We've got the car up and running, runs fine. Checked the oil, oil's nice and clean. So now we've actually stripped the car back apart again to fit the oil pump and crank gears, and then we're going to be fitting the Roush supercharger. But until then, I've got a tune tweak to do on this car. The GT350 is getting a tune tweak on the dyno as well, and then we'll be jumping back onto this one.
Alright guys, we're going to end the vlog there. We hope you've enjoyed this video. We've got a lot of stuff in store at Motorsport and Performance. Billet engine builds, 1000 brake horsepower Mustangs, bullet builds, you name it. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on this content, and we look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.